make sure I get enough protein. So we're gonna make a nice little ribeye steak here. We're gonna make a salad to go with it. Maybe some French fries. I don't know, pizza bagels. Who knows? Fruit salad for dessert. Actually, we're not doing pizza bagels. We could, but we're not going to. So I want to make sure we do easy cleanup. So take a piece of foil, saran wrap, parchment paper, whatever you got. Just something that is going to help collect all your scraps, and then you can just roll it later. Got iceberg lettuce here. And you don't need a whole ton because you're going to put a bunch of other vegetables in it that actually have nutritional value. That being said, this might not be quite enough lettuce. We'll see. What's going on, Daenerys? How are you? I'll take a little bit more lettuce. Not much. That's plenty of lettuce. Oh, why, thank you. Thank you. I got a carrot here. Let's just... You gotta be careful with these cheap knives here. So I just got those little carrot peels. Carrots and over the top, just like that. Get some cucumber. We'll cut off the used end, you know, just give it a quick little refresh, a little haircut, cut the tip off. I don't like super thin cucumbers or super thick, so I try to come kind of thin. There you go. Making progress on this salad already. What's going on, Afton? Cameron, hello. What I have. Yeah, oh, why, thank you, Cameron. Oh, not too much, Amadai. How you doing? So we're just gonna slice these little grape tomatoes. And we're just going to make this a nice light garden salad here. Oh, Danny, what do you think? You know, you're just going to have to wait and see what's going on in the protein here. There will be plenty of protein, I promise. Alright, so we got our salad set up, alright? I'm not quite. I'm going to add some cheese, of course, because cheese is delicious. That's good. Anybody that tells you cheese isn't healthy is an idiot. I mean, real food, the realer the food, the better. No, I'm not going to pretend I didn't have pizza bagels earlier today, but when you're limited in your appliances, things happen, all right? Not going to go crazy over the cheese here. Oh, thank you, Cameron. Because you are going to add, some sort of creamy dressing to the salad, so you don't need a ton of cheese, but just a little bit. And we'll just cube that up nicely. Just a small little dice here. Oh, shit. No, thank you, official. So you got a good looking salad there. We'll put dressing, we'll put some ranch dressing on it in a little bit. Well, that'll really bring the seasoning out. Now we've reached kind of an intermission point. Let's just kind of move our filming station. And it's the simple things, Danny. Meanwhile, while that heats up, we're going to go ahead and put our vegetables back in the fridge, get our dressing out, and turn our fan up a little bit higher, open some windows and stuff. Alright, what do we got here? We got a nice ribeye. Looked okay in the store, so I picked it up. It's about 12 ounces or so in the package. Pre-seasoned about an hour ago with just salt and pepper. It's going to be pretty simple. Oh yeah. The lamp knows you haven't got any light. Keep your eyes on it. I'll steal it. Oh yeah, your government's a bunch of assholes, admin root. Sorry about your luck. You can bring anything in checked baggage pretty much. Alright, so the light's on. It says it's good to go. So I'm just going to take some of the fat, give it a quick lube job up here. Open a door. We're going to give that about, I don't know, 4 minutes or so. You'll see. Alright. Make sure at top. Yeah, well, you get what the store has. Where's oil for cooking? I mean, I use the beef fat. It's non-stick, so I take chemicals for the convenience here, but oh yeah. You got it, Gray Man. Ribeye. Not too bad pop off, but for the most part, I've just been streaming lately. Did do like a yogurt parfait video or something the other day. Wasn't too exciting, but oh yeah, it's cooking nicely. Raven? What's Raven saying? I'm missing something. Well, man, that's what came up in your search feed, funny cats. Yeah, I'll be honest though, a good steak over charcoal though. Salt, pepper, and then grilled over charcoal. Doesn't get much better than that. Thanks, cats. Alright. I think that's probably, give another 30 seconds. But that steak's gonna be done for me here. Don't want to overcook it. Let's take that off. And we're going to tent this up real quick just so it can rest a little bit while we deal with our next activity. Listen, sometimes don't overthink it, okay? This grill is hot. It's got beautiful beef fat in there. We've got some seasoned fries here. Let's see how they do on the George Foreman here. Piece of butter, doesn't need butter. But yeah, that would be good. Let's go ahead and throw those in there. I don't know, we'll let them cook until we see a little smoke come up, and then we'll check it out. Yeah, I mean, you won't miss getting it stuck in your teeth, though. Pescatarian, I think I could do pescatarian if I have access to quality seafood. Well, what's going on, Hamdi? Or Sherry Hamley. How you doing? Alright, well, I'll have to check it out, Sherry. What do you cook? Curry sausages, soups. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll check it out. Oh yeah, I would. I mean, no different from us eating deer. Yeah, we'll see how it works. Well, I mean, if you hit a kangaroo with your car, do you just like leave it there and call somebody, or like do you at least get something out of the animal? I mean, imagine it's a pretty good protein, yeah. Might be a little bit tough. They do a lot of jumping around, so maybe you would have to just like braise it and cook it like really slow over a long time. What's going on, boss man? Steak, fries, made a salad. Uh, Toasty maker, grill, panini grill. I mean, believe it or not, most places that you can make a good toasty, you can also make a good steak, and vice versa. I mean, just need to, have something to press the toasty down. Oh, what's going on, Dottie? Welcome back. Okay, these are taking a little while to cook, longer than steak did. But my steak's gonna be good. Oh yeah, you gotta press the toasty. Either that, or if you don't press the toasty, it just falls apart and it gets messy, and you don't get that good crust on it. Dottie, how's welfare check cashing business going? But yeah, I mean the toasty. The only question on the toasty is if you prefer to fry it in butter and press down, or with mayo on the outside of the bread. That's totally up to you. I think butter tastes a little bit better, but the mayo method is a little bit more forgiving. You don't have to worry about burning the butter. What's going on, Babisha? How you doing? Ah, yeah, you got it. Probably because you stole them out of my mailbox, Dottie. No fishing. No fishing. Okay, chicken katsu, or chicken cutlets, whatever you want to call it. Excellent choice. Okay, yeah, those frozen fries are going to take a while to cook. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Propel Fitness water for tonight, and I got some milk in the fridge. We all know you don't pay taxes, Dottie, and I still got time on my taxes. Well, actually, it's a Proctor Silex, but yeah, I mean, it's a knockoff George Foreman, that's for sure. Yeah, well, first time I'm cooking them, I just want to make sure I don't burn them. They're being cooked from frozen, so it makes sense they're taking a while. Yeah, Dottie. I don't know why. Milk is excellent. No, I thank you, Sherry. Well, we'll definitely look into that. Let me write your name down here. Sherry Handley. I should be able to remember that. Yeah, not. I'm on the road right now. So, but yes, in my house I do have an oven, a stove, even. Some nice pots and pans. Knockoff Blackstone griddle outside that was only like $140, and it's excellent. Yeah. I'll look you up, Sherry. I'll look you up. Alright, maybe next time I'll defrost the fries before I put them in George Foreman. Maybe. I got steam coming up now. Yeah, those guys are... They're not going to be crisp, but they're done. But steaks stay warm, covered in foil. So I guess we can go ahead and toss our salad here. That's nice. Fries back in the freezer. I'm just going to put some ranch dressing on that salad. I'd let you talk. Ooh, well. Yeah, well, there's an application process for that, Beacha. I'm not saying it's no, but there is application procedures. you know, that's your subconscious coming out. I don't know. If you're good at something, don't do it for free. Well, this salad wasn't tossed, it was just stirred. Not sure what listening has to do with tossing a salad. I don't know. That's one of them better to give than to receive situations. Exactly, Danny. Exactly. Oh, well, some of your messages were being hidden. That was unfortunate. I have fixed the issue. Well, you know, you don't want to just be a taker. Nobody likes a taker, you know. Yeah, well, the texture is important, you know. Alright, these guys are done. Just go ahead, kill your heat so you don't burn down the place, alright? Now your fries, how are we going to get these off the griddle, you know? We're going to have to figure out the cooking of the fries on the griddle. I'm not waiting this long for fries next time. Yeah, the grease hole. Alright, so got that out. Let's see here. Let's make our dipping sauce for our fries. We got, you know, barbecue sauce from Chick-fil-A here. We got a little bit of mayo. We're gonna mix them together. That will be our mixing sauce for the fry, or dipping sauce for the fries, because everybody knows fries need to be dipped in something, yeah? That'll give it a little sweet creaminess action to dip in. And combine that with the steak juice. Oh yeah, we're in business. Alright, time out. We're gonna rearrange here. Okay, we got a nice steak looking, fries, salad. Now we can close the door. It's freezing in here now. All right. This is what you do when you got skills, you know? It's the same thing as ketchup and mayo, but more sugar, you know? If you like barbecue and you like mayo, it'll be excellent. There's still some red in there. Hey, to each their own. I'm not telling you what to dip your fries in. I'm just telling you what I did tonight. Because guess what? I don't have a bottle of ketchup. I'm not buying one. But I did have a little package of barbecue sauce, so... Something about cooking on the road is pick easy stuff. Because, one, you definitely do have to clean up to hide your stuff from the housekeeping staff. Two, I mean, if it's not easy, you'll just go out and spend money or whatever. Or a dinner, steak, fries, salad, you know, that's all that for less than $10 versus you go to Chili's, you're paying $35, you know. By the time I make 2 dinners on this little panini press I got for $30, it's paid for itself. And it's pretty hard to get a good cook on thin steak, but I'll be honest, this little thing did a pretty good job, you know. Oh, yeah. Thin, but pink in the middle. I'll take it. That's kind of the idea. I did exercise today. You know, did run 4.5, so... Yeah, that is a good strategy when you're on the road to obtain condiments from either fast food or the gas station. That's a tried and true method. There's no need to... I like having shakers, but generally you can, you know, find some salt and pepper without too much issue. The hot sauce from Taco Bell is great. That's a good one. Anything you can get from Chick-fil-A works wonders. Really a lot of things you can do. Yeah, it's not a bad steak. Not a bad cook on it. Obviously, it's not going to have, you know, a super sear on it or anything like that that you can get on cast iron. You're just asking for it, Badbicha. Badbicha. I think tomorrow my goal for dinner, though, is to go to that hot dog stand, the Dog House from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Turns out it's a real thing. Yeah, hear that. Yes, Emily does like steak. Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it, Big South Philly. Nah, this was like $3 at a dollar store. I mean, it's a shit knife, and you gotta be careful cutting shit like carrots with it because it's pretty dangerous, actually. But it'll be good enough to get the job done for a couple weeks. Yeah, my point is you can help people now, you know. Just being nice to people goes a long ways. Or holding door open for the little old lady carrying her groceries. Nothing stopping you. What's going on, Vicky? I'm doing excellent. Yeah, sounds like they're looking to start selling drugs there, Big South Philly. Good luck with that. Or selling a kidney. I'm putting it all on black. Who am I to judge? What's going on, yo? A Swiss. I don't know if you're talking about like a nice Swiss-made kitchen knife, or are you talking about a nice little Swiss Army knife? Because Swiss Army knife really isn't that useful for cooking. You know, I would argue that it's really not that useful for anything. Very rarely do I block anybody. Can I just put you in timeout? Yeah, I mean, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the kitchen knife. I mean, you can honestly, if you take one of them $20 knives, I call them my picnic knives. I don't take my good knives out of the house, but you can take like a little picnic light knife or something like that. That maybe the set of two of them costs $30. They work just probably would work better than this little $3 piece of shit. You know, a good steak, you know, apparently you've never heard of a good steak or had a good steak, because a good steak only needs salt and pepper. Facts are the facts. Mm. You got shit meat, there's a tough cut, and you've had to braise it and season it and break it down. But I'm dating. But yeah, if it's a nice cut of meat, like a ribeye New York strip, that's not rotten, salt and pepper, that's all you need. I don't know if you've ever just grilled a steak that's just been salted, like, I don't know, a day ahead of time, a little bit of pepper. That's all you need. And supposedly they came with pre-seasoned, like the Red Robin fries, you know. So you can definitely taste a little bit of seasoning on them, but yeah, that's why I'm dipping them in, you know, the barbecue mayo mix there. All right. Well, I was hungry, Nactiguas. What was I supposed to do? I don't know if you're calling me a horse or the ribeye steak a horse. I've never had a ribeye steak from horse, but I've ate horse before, and it's not bad. It's just not my favorite cut of steak. Yeah, the only way you really, you know, I kind of disagree with that, Babisha. You definitely can mess up a steak. No, no, it was a thin ribeye. Jesus, cheeseburger. See you, Vicky. I mean, if the answer isn't D's nuts, sure. Well played. I don't know. Like, if you get a good sear and you rest it properly, let the juices redistribute. If it's still raw in the middle, it should at least be warm in the middle, you know? Oh, I thank you, Lisa Marie. Yeah, well, you know, I had a salad for lunch and I didn't have breakfast today, so I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. I don't know, Mr. Fox. I think I disagree with you there. I think salad's appropriately rated, but I mean, salad's such a vague term. You gotta have some sort of qualifier on the front, whether it's a chicken salad or a grilled chicken salad, or that was a bad example. Caprese salad, spinach salad, Greek salad, garden salad, antipasto salad, fruit salad, whatever. Good salad, bad salad. I mean, you gotta have some sort of adjective and a little bit more information before I'm willing to say that salad's underrated. I don't think people appreciate it as one. A salad keeps you full, it fills you up. It's a space filler. I mean, you ain't gonna get super fat eating salad unless you literally swamp it in heavy calorie dressing, but yep. And J Primes, you look like the reason why I'm pro-choice. Also, your mother is probably evidence that human and Bigfoot have fucked. I mean, it is kind of rabbit food, but that's why I had a ribeye, you know? I don't believe rabbits eat cheese, though. I could be mistaken. If you want to speak of rabbit food, how about I recage the conversation to food rabbits? Because rabbit is delicious. More efficient than chickens, better tasting. So like I said, rabbits don't eat cheese. Yeah. Now I just gotta make my dessert here, alright? We're not gonna do anything crazy here. And all these have already been washed, so let's not get in on that. Let's cut up some strawberries. Yeah, well, I ain't going to bed hungry, and I'm still going to be in a calorie deficit today, so who's really winning or losing, all right? Now, these are kind of sad-looking strawberries here, but that's all right. Some strawberries in there. Let's get half a banana in there, actually. Oh yeah, especially at night, Gray Man. I mean, do you know where that the whole carrots give you a good night vision originates from? If you don't, you're about ready to find out. It was actually propaganda. Well, it wasn't propaganda. It was deception from the British during World War II, because they didn't want. They were trying to keep radar under wraps, you know, and so they started the myth that you eat carrots, it makes your eyesight good, and that's why their pilots could see so well at night. Don't know how exactly it goes, but it's something like that. And we got some blackberries here. I can see my oops coming. Like, does that mean like your son's coming into the room, Gray Man? You know? Like, I'm not sure what your oops is. I'm assuming you're talking about your oldest child. And now we got some raspberries to finish it up. Okay. Yep, so there's my dessert, all right? Nothing fancy. Pretty healthy, though. Pretty light. I'm going to eat it. It's going to taste good. It's like a multivitamin in there. But it actually tastes good. Nope, not juicing it. Oh. Op. I don't get it. It's a mini fridge. You are water tonight. Head honcho, water. Actually, Propel Fitness Water, berry flavored. are you now when you eat it? What's going on, Meredith? You just got one, Meredith. I'm not sure what type of juice we're talking about, Angelica. Oh, the opposing force? Could have also said cops, you know. Hmm. Yep, you know, good and healthy don't need to be mutually exclusive, Gray Man. All right, you know, dinner's over, so it's about that time of the night where I say goodnight and I go to bed and do things. But thank you all for joining. It was fun. Back on another episode of Cooking Conspiracy, where we cook from the couch. Thank you, Kaden. Appreciate it. Good night, guys. Well, thank you, King Doopy. I appreciate that. Good night, Gray Man. Yeah. Yeah, well, if you gotta ask, it's not for you. It's one of them situations where they seek you out. I don't know. We'll talk more about Beacha. Uh, Could be worse. How does it feel living in your mother's basement, NK? Oh yeah, that's pretty strong points. You know, you got me there. Oh, thanks, Kelly. My note was excellent. Just wrapping up here. Ah, see ya. I just ate.